Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing Priest DH, and this Priest was running an interesting build. Now, you'll see in this video that he does unhealable damage. Now he has to stack it up, but once he gets it, this is a healer holy Priest. Now I won't have the link in below because he said, I I think he said that he didn't want his build, like he only told people like 2 people his build, so I'm not going to personally give you the link, but if you know how to just check somebody's PvP, then you could just do that and just copy it all. But I'm not gonna like personally give you the link for free. You know what I mean? Because he said, I don't know if he'd even wanted me making this video, but this is just like a looking for group. He's actually not bad at all. But you'll see here that I'm in rank 2 gear, and we're playing at like 2K 2100. I ended up going from 1200 to almost 1800, and we went like I don't know 20 and 3 because this guy would just stack up and then do his one shot. The one thing about going druid with no gear is you can never actually kill a druid. Now, as well, in my case, because I'm in rank 2 gear, obviously, and with rank 2 gear, my burst does a lot of damage, but after my burst, I can't do anything. As you can see, my priest is soloing the DH right now. So the DH is magically just dead. He got 130, and then I just walked over there and kind of just took care of him. This is another situation of me just one-shotting him. DH, and by the way, this is in rank 2 gear. This is in no gear at all, playing at around 18 to super high MMR, so here we just start stacking. Usually I like to stack, I like the I-beam, and then I like to use my blades, and then I like to do all my bursts because it resets my I-beam, so as you can see I kill my demon here. I'm gonna basically start popping off. Now I missed my thing here, so as you can see I do my burst rotation here, and literally unhealable dam. It was just like, he died almost instantly. So, before he can even wall, he's just toast ovened, and it was a GG. So it's another situation where I just kind of killed him. This is a situation where I just kind of preed their goes. Now, obviously, I've only been playing DH for like 2 hours altogether, so I'm not the best DH in that at all. I end up getting frozen here, kind of sucks. Rogues were a really bad problem, especially like assassination rogue healers, especially when they were fully geared. It was really hard. So as soon as my guy gets sapped, we're gonna go up in the air. So I pre-go up in there, so their goes kind of just ruined. The arcade mage is somehow already or something. I don't know what he was doing, and I don't know. He came out with 20% Manianza. So he's moving while sheeping. My guy instantly dispels. So that's an insane dispel right there. I end up getting the rogue out. So I get the rogue out here. I end up stunning him. I end up, doing damage here. Now I don't have pre-evade. I could pre-darkness, but it really wasn't worth it. I tried leaping, but I'm not running that leap thing to where if I leap up in the air, which is probably good to run. But as you can see, I'm kind of just stuck here. My demon's out, so I don't have to trinket, because as soon as I'm out of here, what happens is I can legit just kill my demon. My guy ends up trading trinket because he resonators me. Now, I probably should just go mage at this point, because as you can see, my guy's kind of pumping the mage. Like, the mage is already 40%, and I haven't even touched him. As you can see, my healer's damage is going up. He's soloing the mage, and I'm just killing the rogue at this point. So I see they're going to set up here, so I'm going to instantly evasion here, so I pre-evade here. So now and I also go up in the air on his cheap shot, so now another go to where they can't do anything. He also did sheep, so now it's DR'd, which he should have held sheep for like the second go, so now they don't have that. Now I could save my demon, but since the priest is on DR, it's kind of just GG at this point. Now I'm kind of saving my demon in case they want to go me. So I end up killing my demon here, and I'm getting a little bit of damage, and he's pretty much dead at this point. I mean, he can evade, he can cloak. And as you can see on Necro Shield, at this point, they're both just dead. I mean, my priest, as you can see, he's doing unhealable damage. He's doing as much as I am. And pretty much, at this point, I mean, I don't have Trinket. My guy has no Trinket. They just need one solid go, and if I don't pre it, they're fine. This guy's sitting at 3%. I just missed my sweep barely. I end up getting combat. I could have pre-darkness a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure I was fine, though, because the priest was so far, and he ended up late sheeping, so... And that's what ended up losing them the game. The rogue kind of went by himself. I ended up getting a really long hunt right there and unhealable dam. It's pretty much GG at that point. So pretty good. They didn't play bad overall, but this is a game where my priest. This is the true power of this build that he's playing. But unhealable dam. This guy has 90k HP, so it's not like he has like 60k. He has DSO gear. He has more gear than I do. So as you can see, he's opening here. Usually I like going mage, because obviously Fearos can just reset. The only problem with going mages, obviously, is having a lot of cooldowns. This guy ends up blocking at 100%. Questionable, especially when he was heal block. I think that's probably what could have lost him that game there. So as you can see, I hunt right after that block and just watch that Fearl's HP for a little bit. As you can see, I'm kind of taking out the mage here, but he can permakite. Look at the Druid's HP. Goodbye. So 130. He's at 20 now. He goes back up to 40. And I don't even realize the Druid's even dying. He's back to 20. He's 15. 8 dead. So my priest, as you can see, he did top damage that game. And he basically soloed the Feral Druid. So another easy game. This was a game that again, we just win in the opener. Sometimes I just do, if they're my gear, I just do so much damage to where it's just, if you don't actually pre-wall or any of that, you're just going to die. Because DH is doing so much consistent damage right now, and also when they, you're getting that hunt off, it's doing that consistent damage. So I end up evasioning here on his burst. He actually does a lot of damage here, so I end up evasioning. He ends up gripping. This guy was see, priests are really annoying with using their mind controls. It's irritating. So as you can see, I end up double blading here, my number 1 ability. It's like your main source of doing unhealable dam. I actually ended up not even clicking it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I click it like last second, which you should have clicked it first. So yeah, I ended up not clicking it, and I still killed him. Just remember, I've only been playing DH for an hour, and we're already almost 1800. And usually a lot of these wins are because my guy just completely soloed him. Like, this is a situation where I shouldn't have killed, but my priest just took him out. Because all it takes is a build up on his thing. So if you want to go to his check PvP and look up his talents and just copy it, go for it. But I'm not going to personally give you the link because I don't know if he didn't want it, but he's going to be famous. But I doubt this build obviously won't be that strong in Dragonflight. It's just because of the buffs. Hopefully they don't nerf it. The reason that they shouldn't nerf it, and as you can see, he kind of just dies. The priest solos them right there. So the reason they shouldn't nerf things right now is because they put the Dragonflight buffs in, pre-patch. So while we have 100k HP or in an 80k HP, the buffs that are supposed to be in Dragonflight when we're supposed to have 200k HP are in the game. I think this is a situation where my guy just does unhealable damage to this druid. So this is kind of longer game. This is really difficult for me because obviously I have no gear and these guys are max gear. Like this druid has 104k HP. So as you can see, we end up getting a really good opener here. And we end up getting every cooldown. I end up swapping to the warlock here. Swapping back to the druid. He ends up fake casting. It really doesn't matter that much if he gets clone right now because I'm doing so much damage. He ends up NS healing himself to full. And even with no gear, we're kind of pumping him. But as you can see, if you see my priest damage, it's kind of looking wonky. He's doing 200k damage. So in reality, I'm not even doing most of the damage. So the long's 70% already. We're not in a bad spot. So with his build, he basically has to stack something up. And my throw glaive actually slows, which I did not know. So yeah, I've been clicking that more often to slow people. But basically, yeah, you're just PvPing down. On Death Pack or Dark Pack, you really just can't go luck right now because obviously it thinks that we have 200k HP, so they're giving them like almost a 200k shield for some reason. Because Blizzard's, it's Blizzard, so we're kind of chilling. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to be able to win this game. I mean, it was looking really sketchy. Like, my meta was the only time I could ever do anything, and as you can see, I'm actually kind of killing him, but not really. But I'm pretty sure the Druid dies, so make sure you look at the Druid's HP. It just randomly goes down, and you'll see it. So the Druid's like 1v1ing my guy with Feral Affinity, and I guess he doesn't realize his HP because, as you can see in here in a second, that he starts doing a little bit of damage here, so he gets from 100 to 90, which is not that much damage, but it starts stacking up to where it starts getting a little bit crazy. So the game's gonna be over soon, so I assume it's gonna be any time now whenever he starts popping off. So the Druid's just Pving down, I'm Pving, everyone's just Pving at this point. I get full rooted here. This could have been a loss too. I'm not like 100%, but I'm pretty sure he just one-shots him. See what's good here. So, as you can see, we're looking really bad. So look at the Druid's HP right now. 160, 40, 20, and he's dead. So he gets 100 owed by the priest. That's hilarious. So he wasn't stunned. He was just getting PvE'd down. And as you can see, my priest damage is 400k, literally doing half our dam and doing unhealable burst damage. And another GG. This was a game where, again, I mean, a lot of people are playing Wrestle Druids because obviously they're pretty overtuned right now. And I don't really know if they are or not, but all I know is everyone's playing them. So here I end up opening. This is another game where my priest kind of just solos. I end up trinketing here, which probably was really bad because now he can full cycle on me, and I also, it's not really the best case scenario for me. He ends up iron barking like really high, and he also pair for him, so I'm just gonna swap to the DH here. I end up hunting him here, or I try to hunt him, but obviously it doesn't work out. So I end up trying to hunt him again. We end up doing a lot of damage. End up getting him to about 30% hit. I end up incapping the druid. I probably could have incapped the druid and then went for the one shot, so then I would have got trinkets or something, but it's not the biggest deal. But as you can see, just watch my priest damage, so everything's looking chill on their end. I make sure I don't just go around the corner and get stunned, because if I do, then I'll just die, so I end up just leaping back. We both get procs here. And somebody's gonna die. I'm pretty sure it's the druid, but it could be the DH. Just watch the priest damage. It's just gonna be racking his stack. So right now they're both 100%. They're really fine right now. He PIs himself on PI, means he's gonna one shot. Look at the HP right now. 150, 40, dead. Completely 100 O's him in less than 4 seconds. As a priest, as a holy priest. Crazy damage. I know a lot of people are going to be playing this build, which is probably going to get it nerfed. But hopefully it doesn't. The reason is obviously because these are Dragonflight updates and buffs in the talent tree's kind of wonky. This is another situation where we actually ended up losing, but this was a funny thing because this was that same team and I ended up having tricking on Convoke. I actually died through darkness here at 100 or at 40%, so I actually get 100 out here, and I was like, dude, are you kidding me? So he kills me through Dark Neonte. But as you can see, I kind of wasn't expecting this, but I kind of was. Because I've been playing with this guy for like so long today that like we went from 1200 to 1800, which is a lot of games. It's over like 30 plus games. As you can see, just watch the Druid's HP. So at this point, I'm like, yo, you can just leave. It's over. But look what happens. Look at his HP right now. 140, 30, 50, 30, 20, 19, dead. That's through all heals. You lay on hands them past 30%. Obviously, we still end up losing this game. I'm not really that big of a deal. I was like, Jesus, are you kidding me? I was gonna message him and be like, what just hit you, bro? If you guys don't know how hard that guy just hit him for, that was through NS lay on hands. That was through all of his hots on him, and he just died. He even dispelled mind games too, so he wasn't even healing through mind games. But you get crazy damage. Obviously, now that people are gonna see this video, they're gonna try that build out, and then it's gonna get nerfed. Oh well, I'll take the content. I'm not gonna be playing priest, so guess what? Doesn't mind me, baby. It don't mind me. Go any nerfs that's not on rogues. Easy dubs. Buff DH as well, because I'll be playing DH and a few other classes in Dragon Flute. Mind Games is doing accessibly a lot of damage right now. This is a situation again where my priest solos the priest here. So he goes up in there, and I think, whatever. He's not gonna die. Now watch the priest HP. So he's just coming down casually. Look at his HP. 170, 60, 40. It's 9, 0 dead. And I touched him 3, not even 2 globals. And then at this point, as soon as he Dark Pecks, we're just going to line, because obviously it's his burst, which means he's going to start pumping. My guy actually purged his burst, so more like you can actually purge burst, which is stupid. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I'm not going to be linking the build, but if you want to check out the build, you can just go to Check PvP, type in his name. It's kind of like the same thing, but I'm not going to personally link the build, because obviously it's, I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. It's his build, so if you want the build, you're going to have to get it from him. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think. Do priests need buffed or nerfed in Dragon Flute? See you guys in the next video.